Hey, this is duelingDUI. I'm here to talk about actually show you my Infernity deck. Still not finished, but still pretty good deck. You probably also saw my partner's deck. My partner, he's also on the duelingDUI. His Machina deck, gotta say, it was pretty tight. Well, anyway, here goes the Infernity deck. 3 Infernity Archfiends. Now, a lot like the Infernity Archfiends, you can get it in 2 places, either the Gold Series or the game. But I suggest the Gold Series is cheaper that way. 3 Infernity Necromancers. A good special summoning tool for this deck, very necessary. 3 Infernity Beetles. For your synchro, this is a level 2 tuner. The effect is if you have no cards in your hand, you tribute that, you can search for 2 beetles and special summon it. 2 Infernity Guardians, just as it says Guardians, so if you have no cards in your hand, you're able to, it won't get destroyed by battle or by card effects, so you might want to be handless. 2 Infernity Destroyers. And 1 Snipe Hunter. Now, this is actually pretty good for the Infernity deck because this will actually help you dismiss all the cards out of your hand and plus, destroy a good number of your opponent's cards. 1 Infernity Avenger. I'm planning on putting another one with my Infernity deck version 0.2. I'll load that up as soon as possible. 1 Infernity Mirage. That also too. I'll add another one to that when I can. 1 DD Crow. That's the monsters. Now the spells and traps. 2 Wave Motion Infernos. 2 Zero Max. 1 Infernity Launcher because of that damn ban list. Well, anyway. 1 Dark Eruption. 1 Hand Destruction. 1 Shrink. 1 Fool's Burial. 1 Dark Hole. 1 Allure of Darkness, 1 Swords of Villain Light, and 1 1-for-1. 2 Infernity Breaks. Now, the good thing about Infernity Break, like when you have no cards in your hand, you remove from play an Infernity card from your graveyard and remove from play to destroy a card. Now, since this has Infernity in its name, if you run 3 of these in your deck, and you have an Infernity Break in your graveyard, instead of remove from play your monster, you can actually remove this card instead when it's in your grave. So that's good to know. 1 Infernity Barrier. I'm definitely planning on putting like 2 more of these in here. 1 Mirror Force. 1 Phoenix Wing Blast. Now this is an old card. People probably haven't used it in a while. What the effect is, discard 1 card from your hand and return 1 card to your opponent's side of the field to the top of your owner's deck. Now that's a pretty good card. 1 Raigenki Break, just to discard and also destroy opponent's monster. 1 Sakuretsu. 1 Dark Illusion, got this from the Merit deck. It is able to negate the activation of a spell, try card, or monster effect that targets a face-up dark monster and destroy it. And what do you know? All the Infernities are dark. So, that's good. 1 Trap Stun. And 1 Magic Drain. Magic Drain, I like to use Magic Drain because the fact is, it's actually a good deal because when you activate it, it's not like you have to discard like Magic Jammer. You can negate the activation of the spell card. But if your opponent has a spell card he wants to discard, he has to discard that. So either way it's good because he has to discard that spell. But if he wants to keep that spell card, he's going to have to negate the activation of the spell card he already activated. So that's my main deck right there. Now my extra deck. X-Saber Wayne, that's just a 5-star synchro monster that I'll use because just in case if I don't have any big power stars for my monsters, I'll summon something weak as this, just in case. 1 Bryonic Dragon of the Ice Barrier, lets me discard, place every card in your opponent's deck depending on how many cards I discard. Really good for Infernities. 1 Iron Chain Dragon, 6-star monster, good beat stick I should say. 1 Stardust Dragon. 1 Psychic Life Transfer if I don't have an even amount of stars. 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, another Beat Stick. Thought Rule Archfiend, really good for replenishing your life points when you destroy your monster, and negates spells and traps if it's, tries to be destroyed. 1 Mistworm. Now, believe it or not, I'm able to special summon this very frequently with this deck that I have. Places 3 cards that I choose onto your opponent's group to add it to the hand. So that's pretty good. And last but not least, Infernity Doom Dragon. Wow, pretty good stuff on this one. And yeah, I'm actually gonna get another one, and I'm trying to also get 100 Eyes Dragon as well. So that'll probably be all placed in my version 2 Infernity deck. And that's it. Thank you for watching this. Subscribe as soon as possible, and have a good one.